Okay, that seems to be okay on there. It's a lot better. Not made any changes whatsoever. Okay, right. Looks like we've got 5 people in the stream. How does the colours look now? I've just been checking on my phone and just looking at the video in OBS, and everything is fine. I've made no changes. All I've done is reboot the PS5. So that's something I can watch for the future. That's the second time that we've had colour issues. I'm going to assume that it's okay, and I'm going to carry on regardless. Let me just double check that the chat is working. Let me just do it here. Hello too. Yeah, okay, so chat's working. Colour looks okay. For those of you that have joined me back in, I apologise for that. I don't know what's going on with that. Literally all I did was to reboot the PlayStation 5 and now the colours are fine. So there's something I'll need to monitor before I actually put the live stream live in the future. And I apologise. So let's get back into this one. So we're going to be doing daily race B this evening. Daily race C this evening. I'm going to work on trying to get the DR rating up a little bit. Just for continuity on the video, on my page, the driver rating at the moment is about 3/4 on the C, and the sportsmanship rating is still S. So that is looking fine. Certainly looking better than it was when we first started yesterday. So we'll head over to Autopolis. I'm going to use the Ferrari, and we'll dive into a deadline. We've got 10 minutes. I'm not actually going to do that for the moment. I want to see if I can get my qualifier down a little bit. So we're going to need to change the tyres to racing mediums to qualify. And I'm going to pick a ghost car, which is going to be that one there. Thanks, Edinburgh lad, for the confirmation that it seems okay now. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I think I should just have stuck with live streaming directly through the PlayStation 5 rather than messing around with OBS and trying to get clever. But teething troubles, getting used to what to look out for. Hi Kenneth, welcome to the stream. Hopefully my teething troubles are over now and we can get back to some racing. But at the moment I want to try and just see if I can get my qualifying time down a little bit. If I can get it down into the 153s, I'll be a little bit happier. I started a little bit earlier today, guys, because I'd like to try and start streaming at 9 o'clock if at all possible. Didn't quite make it today. Just trying to rejig a few things. But we were ready about 9:30 and then hit some technical issues. And I'm going to have to shut my windows, I think, because I've got getting bugs in again. Just do that now. Whoa. There's a little bug flying around somewhere. If I can get rid of that, that'll be good. So it's going to turn into an absolute sauna in here in a short while. Thank you for the good luck, Kemsey. It's not started well tonight. So let's hope that things improve and we can settle down and get some good racing done. First thing I've got to do is get in my head the gears that this red car in front is using and try and mimic him. So how has everybody been today? I've had a really good day at work, been very busy, which is grand. Several really good calls this morning. How's everybody else been? I hope you have all been well, having a good day. Whoa. Right through there. I don't know why. It always takes me about 10 or 15 minutes to get settled in. Oh, why was the racing not so good? I want to hear that the racing's been great today. I need positive vibes. By the way, how's that plate? Did you manage to get them pulled down at all, or maybe you haven't had time? But I'm hoping the plates are okay. Working on templates so that I can do a few more quickly. I've got UK with the Union flag sorted. I've now got Scottish flag sorted. I've got the Welsh and then the English one to do. I think we'll be set for UK plates. Potentially I could do one in Ireland, but I'm not actually sure of the Irish plate format. Then of course we've got American style plates on some of these cars that are different size. So at the moment it's a case of painting out the number plate part black and then just trying to fit the UK plate as best you can. But I'd like to try and do some stateside plates as well. So lots to do. Just need 48 hours in a day to get all this stuff done. Sliding a bit there. Those that you're running, do you come down to third through that corner or just stick with fourth and just throttle it out? Well, not throttle it out, just feather the throttle. I must admit, I quite like the long races. I was enjoying the Suzuka one. It's just that I'm struggling with the cars, if I'm honest. I will get a hang of the GR3 car without traction control, but at the moment I just haven't quite got the confidence to use them without killing my DR rating, and I want to try and improve my DR rating and get into lobbies with some of you guys. That's what I really want to do. This is going to be about a second quicker. The 154 is still too far away. I'll find a little bit more. A bit deep on there, just tried a different line, didn't really work. We were qualifying third yesterday. I'm assuming that the times are tumbling this week as people are getting faster. But qualifying third, starting third isn't too bad. But if I can just qualify a little bit higher up the order, that would be good, especially if we can climb our way into the B category. It's a bit better over the top. Half a second to find is going to be a tall order. Pushed it a bit too hard onto the grass there. Whoa, that's going around. 2 minutes to race time. I want to try and just get my hand a little bit more, so I might miss this race. I just want to get the measure of this car before we go into a race, so I might miss this one. My aim tonight is to post a 153. If I can do a 153, we'll dive straight into the race. So that's my target for myself. I know a few places looking at the videos where I can find a little bit more. Just got to nail the map. Come on, stay in the lines. Stay blue. No. It's a shame. Still not sure whether to take that in third or fourth. I've seen some people doing it in third, some people doing it in fourth. I guess I've got to work out what works for me. So a bit wide through there. Forgot which gear I should be using. Slide through there. killed that one. Do you know, I did see a couple of people running in Swifts, and there seemed to be a few different cars that people are using, not just the Ferrari, earlier on today, which surprised me. I thought the Ferrari was like the go-to car for this race. Like fourth through here this time. Yeah, I think fourth is better and just feather it. Oh, come on, I need that blue. Still haven't quite got the confidence off that corner. Seen a few people taking that in fourth and then coming down to third to apex this one. That's difficult, carrying that much speed through there. The problem is I've seen quite a few videos and conflicting gears, lines, etc. that people are taking. It's finding what works for me, I think. Come on, get it rotated. Come on, get on the power. That wasn't quick enough. Just caught the grass there. Pushing that braking point later and later and later. Come on, Mitchell. You've got this. Slight hesitation there again. Go blue. No. $153.7. That's the 153. Not quite as low as I would like. But good enough. Good enough. Hi everybody that has joined the live stream this evening. 10 on the stream already. Wow, thank you ever so much for joining us. Hey Neonsphere, hi Rapture, Edinburgh Lad, Kenneth, Baz. Wow, loads of people in. As per usual, I'm going to be concentrating pretty hard tonight, so I won't be keeping up with all of the chat actually on the live stream. I will run through it either later this evening or as soon as it's available to me on the recording. And I appreciate everybody's help and advice. Okay, I've got entry periods over on that one. Let's just come out of there a second. Hi Ian. Everybody is legends on here, mate. Everybody is legends. So entry period starts in 9 minutes. So let's go for another little bit of a qualifier and then we'll jump out and we'll get into that race. Ranking board, let's pull up the Ghost we're using. See if we can inch this down just a little bit more. What tyres are we on? Actually, I'm going to stick with the hard tyres. I want to get a feel for this car on the hard tyres, so I'm more prepared for the race. So that quali time is probably going to not come down, but I just want to get feel for its sliding and stuff. I know there's probably going to be a quali period before the race, but let's get the feel for it. Ignore us and get racing. Absolutely, that's what we're here for. We're here to do two things tonight. One is to try and get a few podiums. Secondly, to try and get that DR rating back into the B. Whether that is doable in one evening, who knows? So we're looking for some consistency more than anything else, and some relatively quick times. Make sure we're on the right tyres, make sure we're watching that fuel. A little bit slidey through there more than the mediums. Has to be expected. Yeah, thank you for the 700 subs. Managed to hit that yesterday, was really pleased. It's been a long road to try and get the sub count up, and in some respects a little bit annoying because the stats on my channel are insane. I've had 120,000 views, and at one point, until I started doing the live streams, 90% of that was non-returning people. So basically you're looking at getting on for 100,000 people have been looking at my videos, all the World Circuit races and licenses and stuff, struggling to get subscribers. Watch time is insane. I think I've got about 7 hours watch time, something like that at the moment, since January. But yeah, trying to get people to sub, and I think it's typical for an entertainment channel because there's just so many of us out there doing this. There's no need to sub anymore. You just dive on to whatever channel is streaming at the time and just consume that at that time. And of course the algorithm is not doing a lot for my channel either, for those of you that are into such things. Most of my views up until live streaming were coming from Google and YouTube searching. So basically people wanting to know how to get gold on some of the tracks and stuff. One of the things I want to do with this channel is, rather than just entertain, I also want to try and help people where I can. I'm not a great racer, but I can relate to the average racer. I can hopefully put things into context for an average racer, and if I can help people, then I will. And of course you guys on the live stream now are offering so much help to people. Ugh. A touch of hay fever again tonight, which, given it's September, I really shouldn't be struggling with hay fever at the moment, but that's a bit better through there. Sorry I'm not watching the chat, guys. I would so love to take a pause and just catch up with you, have a chat. there's work to be done. By the way, thanks ever so much for all the shout outs on the fuel yesterday. That was really brilliant. It was like having my own pit crew. And it meant I could just get on with racing without having to watch it too much. And it does seem to be that in this Ferrari, and maybe it's just the way I drive, I really don't need to worry about the fuel too much. Tried a different line there, that didn't really work. No, definitely didn't work. Alright, good thinking. Let's get registered for this race. This is where I need you guys to keep me in check. I get so carried away. So carried away. So, if I just... Oh, that's put me straight back. It's weird, you've got to come out of it to go in, haven't you? It seems so weird. I guess it's because I wasn't in the window initially. So entry period starts in 2.5 minutes. So I'm going to hang fire for the moment, and then we'll get into this one. Thank you for the thumbs up and the subscribe reminder, Faz. Much appreciated. Oh, you guys are so nice. So I tell you what, it's when I started this live streaming, it was just really just to document how I was doing and put myself out there, and I really wasn't expecting anything. But without trying to sound too patronizing, you are a great bunch of people. The help that you give, the conversations that go on while I'm racing, it is overwhelming. It is truly overwhelming, and I can't thank all of you enough for just joining me each evening. Before I did this, I used to live for work. I would be up early, working till late. Joe, my wife, and my family would tell you, just constantly working. Now I'm working during the day, but my mind is thinking towards the live streaming in the evening, and my mind has shifted from that to something that I really enjoy. How many models have I got? Okay, I've been waiting for somebody to ask. Not enough is the short answer. So it started off with the BMW, PlayStation BMW. It's a Bavaggio model 1/24 scale. The one on the windowsill it's got to be the Ferrari, because I'm running the Ferrari at the moment. So we've got the Ferrari. Those are the two 1/24 scales. I've also got Max Verstappen's Red Bull in 1/24 scale. Gone with a Red Bull because I'm a Red Bull fan. And before you guys beat me up, I will explain that at another time. Remind me, I'll give you that story, because it goes right the way back to when I was a wee lad. And then I've got a number of 1/48 scale Formula One cars. So I've got Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, and Alfa Romeo, I think. They're the smaller ones. I just wanted something over my shoulder, and I wanted something race related. So let's enter this race. Yeah, I wanted something race related, and I thought that was sort of quite nice. You know, there might be other things that go up there from time to time. All these things are expensive, and I'm putting money into equipment for the live stream at the moment more than anything else. I'm running on a TV that's about 10 years old. I'm running on a camcorder that's about 15 years old, and just replacing stuff as we go. I had a really interesting email with Fanatec today. So I know I should be doing this, but I'm going to just touch on this one. So I've had a problem with Fanatec and the modular nature of the Fanatec system, and the fact that you can only get the Gran Turismo wheel with the Gran Turismo bundle that comes with the CSL pedals, and I don't want CSL pedals, I want the Club Sport 3 pedals, and it's been grating on me, and I've been getting really wound up with Fanatec over it. It's got nothing, as I'd expected, and I needed the confirmation, it's got nothing to do with Fanatec. It's a licensing thing with PlayStation. and possibly Polyphony Digital, whoever they built the wheel with, there's a licensing issue and they can't unbundle it. It's been designed for Gran Turismo racers that don't really have a direct drive system. They assume that you haven't got the direct drive base previously, and it's supposed to be a plug and play, everything in one box. So for me to get the bundle that I need to get the direct drive GT Pro bundle and the Club Sport pedals, and then throw away the CSL pedals. That's what I've got to do. That's what I've got to do. So just a very, very small amount of additional funding I've got to get. Just save up a little bit more for a month or so, and then I'll be putting an order in. And I can't wait. Now that the decision is made. I really didn't get anywhere with Logitech. I never got anybody in sales to contact me. I never got anybody from marketing to get back to me. So I have decided to kick Logitech into touch. And naively, very naively, I'm looking forward to the day when I have got 40, 50,000 subscribers in about 5 years' time, and Logitech come knocking even, and I'll be invested in Fanatec at that point. So, and at that point, I'll be able to tell them, you know, what and why. So really disappointing, if I'm perfectly honest. Plus I kept ramming down my throat the fact it was a premium price for a premium product when it's fan cooled and plastic. So anyway, that's the whole wheel situation at the moment. So for the moment I'm still on the G29, and it's still a great wheel. It's just noisy. I'm minded that it does disturb people, and I want something with a little bit more feedback, a little bit more immersive. I do want to get the CSL pedals, sorry, the low brake cell pedal. Oh, too deep there. Everybody tells me that that is so much better because it's based on pressure rather than travel. And I read a very interesting document online which talked about brake pressure, and apparently the human body, particularly in your legs and your ankles and your feet, it can measure pressure more than distance. It's all about the pressure. So when you're walking, it's how much pressure you're putting on your feet, not how far they're actually moving. Right, let's get into this, see if we can. We're on racing hard tyres, so let's just see what we can do. On the grass a bit there. That's been that one. Is that lacking confidence? I'm not lacking confidence in taking on the big boys and trying to have arguments, or is that confidence in the channel? I've been around too long to know that things don't just happen. You have to work at things and do the right thing by people and live your life right, and hopefully then things will come. There is a lot of luck, I think, on YouTube in particular, especially now there's so much out there. But I just enjoy what I'm doing. I hope it's entertaining and infectious, and if people enjoy it, they'll stick around and they'll come back for more. If they don't, I'll be told by people voting, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, I mean, talking about getting 20-30,000 subscribers and having people knocking on your door to throw product at you, I'm not expecting that at all, not for 1 minute. And that's not what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this, particularly live streaming, for the interaction with you guys, to entertain, just to chill, have some quality time. as we go forward and the community grows, just share information, a place where people can come and just have a chat and just chill out, and in some respects just put the troubles of life behind them. I'm fortunate, I have a Labrador, and every Sunday I go out with my next door neighbour for an hour and a half for a long walk at dawn, and we just put the world to rights. Complete de-stress, it's just somebody to talk to, but I'm minded that a lot of people don't have somebody like that. Whoa, so if we can come together and help people less fortunate than ourselves, then that's all good. And then with regards to the channel, as well as doing daily races, the other thing I'd like to do is maybe pick an evening where we do some lobbies and all get together racing, and I've just got all sorts of plans when I can race a bit better. And learn how to do all this stuff, like setting up lobbies. I'm really not cutting this while I'm talking. Let's get around here, and I'm going to shut up and see if we can actually do a little bit better. I wish that delta time showed your record, the delta to the record, not the session. Yeah, I would like to do a league. or be involved with a league with you guys. I'm going to be honest, it's something that I'd like to do. I just have got no clue how to go about it, how it would work, how it would manage. But again, that's something I'd really like to do. In particular, if we get a week where it's really rammy and horrible on both races, we can all get together and just have a real good time racing. And the other thing I'd like to do is to try and find some way of levelling the field a little bit, so the A-rated guys are having good races against D and C rated races. Now, one of the things that we do with Pushdi when we're online is we often race with different tyres. So Kushti, being an A-rated, often is running on the hard tyres, so I'm running on the medium, and then one of the other lads is running on the softs. Hi driver, thanks for popping in. Happy for you just to pop in, add a like, say hello. I hope you're well. But yeah, so all sorts of things that we can do. I mind that I've got to look into Discord as well. It's just, it's never ending. And I'm only 3 weeks into doing this, so I've still got a lot to learn. Okay, shut up Mitchell. Let's get this done. Slower already. Thank you for the good luck. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever. I need to get in my head where you all are. That work coming down to third and then up into fourth. I've seen a few people doing that. Right, we're on the racing hard tyres, so we're good for the race. We're all set. Need to change down to third as we're approaching that curve. Seems to be much better. Don't ride that one too much. It upsets the car. Say where that ghost car takes a load of that curb, I tend to find it really upsets the car when I do it. So 155 again. Quite get the power down quickly enough. I need to cut into that first corner a little bit earlier. Just brake a tad earlier, I think. Come on, get round. Chose fourth that time. Maybe third and then up into fourth does work through there. Pushing my braking later and later and later through there. Brake a bit early then, just to see what difference that would make. Minute before we kick off. Freddie, if you're still around, sleep well. And you're visiting our country for the weekend. Ooh, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think the GT's on at Brands Hatch this weekend. Something else I'd like to do. The other thing I'm considering doing, obviously I've got an email address that's exposed on the site, on my channel. I'm wondering about whether we use that or a different email address so that we can all get together, those of us that want to plan things like leagues or a lobby evening, something like that. I don't want to run away with myself at the moment. I've still got an awful lot to do. Still got a lot to learn. But again, you know, that's something else that I would be keen to explore. Well, I thought we were going to be first then, but we're ever so slightly off the first car in the AMG. Interesting that they're racing with the AMG. There's a couple of AMGs in it tonight. There's a Porsche as well, Alfa Romeo, McLaren. We've got a bit of a mix. Supra as well. To see how it goes. Evening, Clack. Hope you are well. Thank you for joining us this evening. Use Discord for that. Okay, I've not used Discord at all, but that I will add to the list of things to explore once I get this channel nailed and the little gremlins sorted out. We'll definitely have to look into that, because I think with Discord you can have the chat going through your headphones while you're racing and stuff, which I felt would put me off at this stage. But there we go. Right. Shut up, Mitchell. Let's get into this. Didn't do the fuel saving there. Let's run that down a little bit. Makes a difference. We're normally well over 10 by now. This little trick does work a little bit. Take it up to full. Let's go. Let's go. Just on the grass a little bit there. Bit of a mistake. Going to need to defend into this one. It's alright, we get that back. So I still make little mistakes. I think when you go into the first corner, you're not actually going as fast as normal. So the braking zone can be a little bit later. Whoa, a bit deep there, tyres. Really slidey. Sliding around a lot. Right, let's settle down. We need to save a bit of fuel, I think. Again, didn't get the power down soon enough. Come on, Mitchell, what are you doing? Deep in there too. Seem to be having to really stamp on this brake pedal again rather than braking how I normally do. Can get that slowed down there. Drifted a little bit wide on the corner. Did I get that place back? Oh, he's just binned it anyway. Too deep again. Never have a first good race. Okay, something just clicked under my brake pedal and it's now going further. It's a bit better. Don't know what that's all about. Let's hustle. Where are we? 6.7. Pushing it, make a mistake. Come on. Big slide through there. Where are we? 7 seconds away. 3 seconds behind. Making this one really hard work for myself. Crikey, that car's nearly 10 seconds down the road. Taking time out of me all the time. Which gear I was in then. Too many mistakes, Mitchell, too many mistakes. How are we doing on fuel, guys? If somebody could do a shout out for me for the end of the lap, would be most welcome. How are we looking? It's a bit borderline. Those guys up front just a bit too quick for me in this race. That's a bit deep. Pushing the braking limit a bit too far. Don't play around during the race. Thanks, JJ. Just try that first corner a bit more and get the power down a little bit earlier. What tyres those guys in the front are on. I can only hope that they're on mediums. It's a little better. Whoa. Big old slide through there. That's the first one on mediums, but I think I'm too far back to capitalise. 2 on mediums. We're all still good. So that makes me feel a little bit better. I was pushing too hard initially to try and stay with people on mediums. Can I rev this Ferrari out now, guys? That first place guy is quick. What is he, 20 odd seconds down the road? Goodness me. Can I go full out on fuel? I think I can, can't I? Yeah. Fuel warning's up. Just need to be a bit closer to hustle him into a mistake. Oh, too deep. Just pushing a bit too hard. Just a few too many mistakes in that one. Yeah, it should have been Paz. You're right. It should have been. It should have been just a few too many mistakes. I think it's getting better. I'd like to think it's getting better, but just need to push. Just push a little bit. Just push a little bit more. A little bit more confidence. Push a little bit harder. Thank you ever so much, guys, that are joining me this evening. 1 or 2 names coming in. Just look in. Welcome to the stream. I think first time, possibly. But thanks ever so much for following us. That's really appreciated. So I think we... Well, where did I start? Second, I think I started. So finished where we started. Thanks, JJ. Just got to keep pushing. Build confidence. Just keep trying. Just keep trying and just build confidence all the time. That's all I've got to do. I'm not going to bother with the replay on that one. And I'm probably just going to launch straight into practicing on the same tyres. Just to try and keep the feel for the car. Oh, nice one, Eddie, my lad. A first. Good on you, mate. Need to settle in quicker and hold your ground. Yes, I do. I do. I do. Confidence is and always has been one of my issues, if I'm perfectly honest. I've never had confidence in a lot of things I've done in my life, and a lot of that comes down to being deaf in one ear at school. That's another story for another time. And the other thing is I often don't let myself win. Annoyingly, my eldest is a bit like that as well. 2 peas out of the same pod. Still not getting the power down quickly enough through there. Edinburgh lads, you're going to have to share that one online. Let me know if you do, and I'll definitely check it out. I've got so many channels I subscribe to at the moment. Some of them get lost, but did you have the new plates on? Could that have made all the difference? I doubt it. I'm pulling your leg. Takes a heck of a lot more curb than I feel comfortable with through there. Actually, it looks like that stream element thing has gone a bit wrong. Well, so I've got too many words in that one. See, more teething troubles. It's more to running a stream than you think sometimes. Still not sure about third or fourth through there. For that corner, mark it up as troublesome corner and let me know whether you think I should be doing that in fourth, third, or third then fourth. And I'll review that later after the live stream is finished. If we put troublesome corner, I'll know which one we're talking about. I was saying to study this replay of this guy in front again as well a little bit. Switch his lines. That's going to be too deep. You want a good run to the line. Third then fourth. Okay. Nice one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Problem is, I don't think I've got enough time to bring this one home. Plus we've got a slide on there. It's going to lose all the time. Right, starting second again, behind a Jaguar. Oh, we've got an NSX behind us. Ferrari, 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 lots of Ferraris. Oh, the Megan Trophy. I think we were following you yesterday, if I remember. See how it goes. Oop. All right, settle down. Need to settle in quicker and hold my ground. Settle in quicker, hold my ground. Settle in quicker, hold my ground. And so we are. Wheel map 1. Traction controls off. Here we go. How do you know he's on mediums just by the way he's running? I feel like this Ferrari behind me is pretty quick too. Oh, come on, keep going. What are you doing slowing down that much? Come on, damage, clean up. Fuel. Okay, I think for the moment, just need to save a little bit. This car behind seems pretty quick too. So what do we think about this car behind? Is he on hards or mediums? Ah, too deep. That's one of my issues, is following cars into corners. Something I've got to work on. That's annoying. Yeah, I should have let him go. You're right. This is inexperience with regards to racecraft kicking in. Now I'm pushing too hard. Right, settle down. Come on. Thank you. That's exactly what I need to hear. Settle down, climb a rebel. I know I've let this one get to me because I'm shaking like a leaf. Nearly followed him off. Pushed him hard though into that corner. How far away is the next one? How are we doing on fuel, guys? Can you do me a shout out as we get to the start finish line? Bit of a slide through there. 5 seconds to the car in front, that's quite a lot to make up. I love having you guys here. It's like having a pit crew, pit manager in my ear saying, come on. Encouragement, it's awesome. I think he's going away from me, the car in front. How are we doing for fuel? We good? Very good. Am I okay to rev it right out now? I think I am, aren't Sliding a bit through there, lost too much time. And again there. Ugh. Okay, will do. Yeah, I've lost him. Where's he gone? God, 20 seconds to the leader. Jeez. God, his car's starting to slide around. on, Mitchell, keep it together. Guys, can I get a fuel check at the end of this lap, please? My heart is beating like a... I don't know what. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my God, it's the last lap. Maybe I don't need a fuel check. Yes. 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 Ah, thank you so much for your help, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God, those... not having to worry about the fuel and have you guys there just watching the fuel for me is just amazing. Wow. That one is for you guys. Baz, that one's for you. Yes, thank you. 8 seconds clear. Wow. Oh, crikey, what a race. Baz, you've been telling me I can do this. But we're in a C category. We need to really be doing that in the Bs, don't we? Oh, man. I wouldn't say it was easy, Edinburgh lad. I wouldn't say it was easy. Yes, it was a miracle, Raptor. That was a miracle. Did I pack up now? Call it a night? Disappear? Ah, can't do that. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa. So one of the things I don't do is pick one of the races to put on as an individual video. I'm leaving them all on live stream ones. Maybe that's something I should think about doing. Oh man. Woo. Woo. Guys, I really cannot thank you all enough. Your assistance, your motivation, your tuition. It's just amazing. And yes, last night I did read all of the comments. I did do a few other things, and one of you caught me out doing things I shouldn't have done when I had to be up really early this morning. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break for the moment. Thanks, JJ. Ian, yeah, I'm buzzing. I am buzzing. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. It is one of the best screens in the world, and I'm not great at this game. I'm average at best. I've said that a million times. So to get a win is brilliant. It wasn't a clean race, so I must have done something somewhere. But wow, buzzy buzz. Oh, we're in a B. We're in a B. We're in a B. Oh, sorry, I'm like a kid. Come on, Mitchell, act your age. Act your age. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, man. Oh, God. Even at, crikey, why am I now? 56, I can still act like a kid. Like a teenager on here. Thank you, JJ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm buzzing. I am buzzing right now. The only thing is, I've got to calm down because I always have a good race and I follow it up with a disastrous race, and I don't want to do that this time. I don't want to do that this time. We have got a happy Mitch, definitely. Definitely. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Wow. 12 people on the stream too. Thank you ever so much for your time this evening, lads. And lasses, if we got any lasses in here. Oh, I seriously appreciate it. B ranking suits me better. I hope it does. before I took daily races seriously, because I've done a few in the past, never really applied myself to it. I've always got up into the mid to high C, sort of around about the 3/4. Occasionally dipped into B and then immediately fell back. So I always classed myself as like a high C rated driver. But if I could get a solid B, then that would be good. That would be good. On the way to an AS, oh, I wish. Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here. I've got 4 minutes just to calm myself down because heart is still going, sweating like crazy. And yeah, I mean, in that one, I didn't know what lap we were on. Suddenly all the cars disappeared. I didn't even think that they were pitting. It was just the next corner, the next turning, well, next corner, next braking point, turning point, acceleration point. And also try not to push it too far, trying to stick to my braking points, my lines. And just chasing down those guys that were on medium tyres. There's a fine line between chasing them down and letting them go. Yeah, Ian, I was zoned in. Seriously. Totally. You know, like when you have one of those drives to work, when you get to work and you turn the engine off and you go, I don't remember any of that. The only bit of that race I remember is coming out of that last curve and suddenly the yellow car I was chasing was gone. And it didn't even occur to me that he'd pitted. But yeah, it's amazing that leader got 20 odd seconds down the road on the mediums. You can see why some of them are racing mediums and then coming into the hards at the end, but looks like hards is the way to go. Yeah, thank you. That was cool. And thank you again for everybody that is giving me hints, tips, lines, breaking points. Yeah, all the advice you're giving me is absolutely outstanding. I really do appreciate it. And I know that a lot of you are A and A plus rated drivers. I appreciate you dropping down into, my level and helping some of us. And I'm hoping those of you that are on D's and C's are taking something away from this and you can apply that to your races and we can all get up to B's and A's and we can all be racing together. That would be my dream. That would be fantastic. I am ready for another race, JJ, not just one lap. Yeah, I didn't realise it was the last one. Oh, what a numpty. What a complete numpty. It's me calling out for a fuel status and up the top right hand corner, last lap. Didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. And I should have realised those guys were going to pit at the end of lap 9. Ian, so C-Mate just starting on wheel and getting it now, but it will take some more time. It does take a bit of time with the wheel. When you come off the controller onto the wheel, it does. It really does. You've got to coordinate your feet and everything else. So you will get there. But see, it's good. You'll be chasing me and better than me in no time soon, I have no doubt. I hope the colours on the video are still good. I haven't checked my phone. I hope that they are all good. You're welcome, JJ. I haven't done everybody, but some of you that have been with me since almost the beginning and offering me great advice, then yeah, I mean, a few of you are moderators. For those of you that aren't, it's not a personal thing. It's just on one particular evening that people were on, I went through and just set them off of that one video. It's probably just that you weren't on with me that night. I know some people just make everybody moderators, but there we go. Right, here we go. Can we do it again? Although I'm in B's now, so it's going to be tougher. Where do we? So we're starting way down, 5th place. There's some quick people in here. There are some quick people in here. So I'm just going to run my lines. See how it goes. Wondering whether I should put the radar on this time. What do we think? Radar? And then just The trouble with the G29 is you've got to push that button, turn the wheel to get through, cycle through. I'm hoping with the Fanatec wheel you could just put buttons to jump to the fuel map and then back to the radar. But yeah, I may well need to put the radar on just to see where people are so we don't get into any issues. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about at the moment. I'm going to need just to leave you with that. If you want to pick up with me on that at the end of this race, please feel free. Now I'm concentrating. Make sure that we are on middle. Traction control's jumped up to 3 again. That's remaining. What? That is jumping way up quick. What is going on? What the heck is going on? Whoa, got punted. A little nudge from the car behind, flashing his lights. Don't know whether that was a sorry, but suddenly the car lurched forward. Go over to the left a bit more there. Ugh. Always the same. One good race, followed by a rubbish one. Come on. Come on. Settle down. Oh, cut that again. It's the pressure of being up against B racing drivers, that's what it is. Deep, little deep. Come on. Need to go a bit wider on that corner. How are we doing for fuel, guys? I think we're okay, aren't we? What's the L&O for? Throwing it off. Such a pain. Silly mistake. I need to get on the back of these two. Should start squabbling soon. Start pushing it a bit now. Throw caution to the wind a little bit. Oh, that's a bit borderline. Oh, none of these guys are going to pit. That's a bit sad. Oh, hit grass there. These cars all seem to be bunching up. I wonder if they're on mediums and their tyres are going up. Can but hope. Slide through there. Steady as we go, it looks like. Quite a big difference from racing in the C category. Oh. Hairpin at the top. Yeah, is that the one where you go over that little curb thing? Didn't quite make the top 5, but considering that we messed up, I think that was reasonably okay. Sometimes you fail at the hairpin at the top of the hill. Clean race. Whew. That one there. That one there. So explain Yeah, yeah. There's nobody stopping, so mistakes are going to cost. So with the hairpin, I'm obviously coming into that, going down to second, sometimes first. What are you saying? Do I need to go a bit wider and cut in? What's the theory? What do I need to do to change what I'm doing there? Whether we will do that tonight, I'm not sure. How are we doing for time? 5 to 12. I think we're going to do one more. Got 6 minutes. I'm going to stick with the hard tyres for the moment, just because I don't want to upset the rhythm. So, hairpin, how should I take that? Wow, 13 guys on the stream, guys. That is awesome. Thank you ever so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. If you're new around here, please hit the subscribe button. That would make my day and help the channel a lot. And if you are a current subscriber, thank you ever so much for continuing to support my channel. It's greatly appreciated. So a little wilder. I think that's supposed to mean wider. My driving is wild enough as it is. So this corner coming up. So I seem to just take forever to get on the power when I do that. Was that what you meant, or have I got that completely wrong now? The tighter I take it. So do I want to go wide or do I want to go tight? I'm getting confused. Need to study the ghost car probably a little bit more. Ugh. Yeah, I'm trying to get over to the left to take it wider and turn 4 a little bit wide, tighter, okay. Need to get more over to the right there as well. I know I've got to work on my lines a bit more. Oh, huge moth in here. It's driving me nuts. That's just daddy long legs. Ah, and I've got not enough time to put it out. That's going to be really off-putting. Booger. Ah, oh well. That's going to make things a bit challenging. What? A's? And A pluses? What the hell's just happened? This daddy longlegs crane flight is going to drive me nuts. What is going on? Leave mapping on. Okay. To not go for the radar. Okay. This is going to be tough. I mean, A pluses. I'm only really high C. I'm only against some really quick people. Okay, so what's the target then? Top 10? Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's possible? Again, going back to my normal lines for the moment, just on this race. I am taking on board what you guys have said, but for the race, I just want to stick to what I've been doing for the minute. God, this is busy. Hope that was legal and clean. How are we doing for fuel? Slight nudge on the way through there, but looks like he's been in the wars. Whoa! Overtaking under yellows. God, some of these guys are quick. How are we doing for fuel, guys? It's a bit borderline, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. When does he serve his penalty? This guy behind's pretty quick too. I wonder if any of these guys are on mediums. I wouldn't have thought so. They should all know the strategy. Could have been better. Give him room. Guys, if you've got tips, put the corner number down for me, will you? So when I look back later, I know which corner we're talking about. Maybe you are, I'm not sure. I'm not watching the chat. Okay, Patrick wants to play dirty. I have to be careful. How are we doing for fuel, guys? Thank you. God, these A and B races don't make mistakes, do they? Hugging that line beautifully, he is. Don't try different lines, Mitchell, it's going to go wrong. Do what you normally do. Miracle to get a top 10, I think. If I can get on the back of this guy, I can push him into an error. He's just a bit quicker than me. Come on, Mitchell. Oh, he nearly went. just too good for me. Sorry guys. It was just a bit too good. A bit too good for me. Sorry Faz. I tried. Oh, we got a 10. Happy days. Happy days. Oh wow. We got a 10th. Oh, by default, unfortunately, for bit tricky not pitting, but I'll take that. That's a 10. That's a 10. Wow. Woo. Thank you everybody for your assistance tonight. Jesse calling out those fuel was absolutely brilliant. Did I really come up 4 positions? Oh, I'd take that. We'll take that every day of the week. I might save that one and just analyse where I was losing time on that particular one. It was a quick grid. It was a quick grid. An awful lot of good races in there, and I'm not going to lie. Initially, just being in with A+ and A rated drivers did scare the living daylights out of me, if I'm quite honest. Put a bit of extra pressure on, but we are up in the B a little bit. If we can have another session like that maybe tomorrow, then I'll take that. Overall, yeah, JJ, I think that was a reasonably good session. The first race wasn't too good, still making a few mistakes, but learning the track more, learning the car more, all in all, just a little bit better. So if we've had a really good day, shall we do a roulette ticket and see if we can get a good prize? Or do we think it's going to be the usual? Go on, drum roll. What do we think? What do we think? It's going to be the little one. Oh, hey, no surprise there. No surprise there. We can but hope. Ah, cool. Woo. Guys, that was a wicked evening of racing. I am buzzing. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Thank you ever so much to all of you for your help tonight and on previous evenings. I hope that I am putting much of what you are educating me into practice. I will go through all of the chat lines in a moment and take some notes. I don't know if I said if I'm doing something on a particular corner incorrectly, then if you can put corner whatever and what I'm doing, that will help me then to get the track map out and analyze and see what we're doing. I need to work on the hairpin, so I need to be a little bit more off to the left, take a wider line in, cut the apex and through. Although I did notice a lot of people in the race were going towards the apex, so not sure whether I want to go on the outside and then cut in for quali and then take the tighter line in the race. I'm not quite sure. I'm still not quite sure on that one. But thank you ever so much for all your time, for your assistance, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been entertaining. I hope you've had a few laughs, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you tomorrow, all being well. I'm not going to guarantee that I'll be doing Monday to Friday. It's working out that way at the moment because I'm buzzing. But hopefully I'll see all of you then. In the meantime, stay well, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.